Sup guys? If you seeing this, you're seeing my MythBusters video. It's currently 9:10. Alright, and I've been working on my Catapult. So we had just gotten back from Home Depot and we got this bungee cord, and I have a clip of me just using the sides here in order to fling a golf ball, which I'll put in here.
My name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back to
Okay guys, so I'm sitting here in the floor in the kitchen and I'm about, you see my Naruto socks here. Anyways, I'm about to shoot this off and I will get it on video so you can see, but I can't do every test because I have to take the time, make sure I know how long it took for it to get there. So just gonna be a little test. Gonna hold this. That was very sad. And we'll try it again. Yeah?
Oh.
Are you not?
I wasn't. Yeah.
Dad, that could have been a blooper.
More than the fact that it just went like 3 feet and hit the ground.
It went all the way, and it wouldn't be slipping off that easy. Either A. That was better. I was having a hard time being able to hold this back and try to hold the ball in here at the same time. So I made a little catcher, a little holder for the ball. So now whenever I put it in there, whoops, it is so much easier. Okay, so yeah, I did forget to video the test run of my Catapult, but here's a little animation instead that I made just for the Catapult to show exactly what happened. It's so accurate to the T of what happened with my Catapult. Oh my god, wow, wasn't that amazing? It was so accurate too, right? So the science behind the catapults mainly has to do with two-dimensional motion. Two-dimensional motion is a motion that takes place in two different directions or coordinates at the same time. The x-axis deals with the horizontal motion of the projectile, and the y-axis deals with the vertical motion of the projectile. Motion with a constant velocity is one of the simplest forms of horizontal motion. The y-axis motion occurs when an object is free-falling and the impact of air resistance is not calculated. If an object is falling off a cliff, it is moving in a vertical and must be calculated based on the distance it falls, how the velocity changes, the amount of time it takes to hit the ground. The y-axis is also the only axis that has anything to do with acceleration. As for the x-axis, it deals with the distance on how far it went, the velocity at which it went, which is going to stay constant because there is no acceleration, and the time it took to get there. Time is the only thing that you can find on both axes. Axes? I don't know. Time is the only thing you can find on both the x-axis and the y-axis. But whenever you are calculating, the x-axis and the y-axis are independent of each other and will always have everything different besides time. Projectile motion is the motion of an object thrown into the air, which is subject only to the force of gravity. The object is named the projectile, whilst the path it takes is known as the trajectory. The trajectory is in what is known as a parabolic shape. There is both a horizontal and vertical component in two-dimensional motion. Motion along perpendicular axes are independent and thus can be analyzed separately. To describe motion, we must deal with velocity and acceleration, as well as with displacement. So for this, you will assume that all forces apart from gravity, such as friction and air resistance, do not affect the projectile when the calculation is being done. A catapult works through the conversion of potential energy to kinetic energy and the transfer of energy from one object to another. When the catapult is set to launch, energy is added to it. So, yes, I did forget to video the test run. So, a quick rundown of how everything is, how we...
My brain! So large! My brain's so big! My brain so wrinkled in here. Can't see it right now because your brain tiny. Your brain's stinky small. I even have glasses.
Okay. Catapult the x-axis with motion with a constant velocity. Oh my god. I give up. The y-axis type of motion occurs when an object is free falling and the impact of the air resistance this will create... I don't think I need all of this. I hope you all enjoyed watching my video. It's probably very cringe, but thank you for watching and have a great day, because why not?